doesn't hurt. In general, attacking the iron golem isn't a good idea. However, you can use this mob to your advantage. The iron golem's attack knocks you into the air, which makes it the perfect tool for clutching. Just shoot the golem in midair and fall right on top of him. If you're lucky enough, the golem will launch you into the air before you hit the ground. 1 in 8 eggs will spawn a chicken, but we're not interested in that. We're looking for the rarest possible egg, which has a 0.39% chance of spawning 4 baby chickens. But Dadusak, how can 4 chickens fit into a single egg? Look, don't ask me, I'm not a biology teacher. All I know is that 1 in 256 eggs will be the chosen one. It's no secret that Java and Bedrock have their differences, but this actually works in our favor when looking for rare mobs. In Java, baby zombies can only ride chickens. On Bedrock, however, they can ride a lot more than that. Cows, wolves, pandas, and even other zombies. But I'd say the most exciting is the ocelot jockey. The chances of encountering this mob are 0.013%, or in other words, next to nothing. Getting a skeleton horse is a tough challenge, but what about getting the wither skeleton horseman? Currently, there is no way to get this mob. However, in the past, there was. You had to find a skeleton trap, transport it into the nether without triggering it, and only then activate it. That would replace the normal skeletons with wither skeletons, and voila, you've got yourself an incredibly rare mob. Most people know that the Enderman can carry dirt, but he can carry a lot more than that. If the conditions are literally perfect, an Enderman carrying a pumpkin is able to spawn a snow golem by himself. The odds of this happening are 1 in 5 trillion. A wither skeleton can't normally hold a bow, but if you give it a bow, it will shoot fire arrows, even when the bow doesn't have the flame enchantment. The pillagers didn't always look like this. The original design appeared like a pirate wearing an orange vest. Some zombified piglins have the ability to spawn reinforcements during fights, and there is a small chance that one of those mobs is a zombie, causing normal zombies to spawn in the nether. Skeleton horses can be ridden underwater without any issues, because they are immune to drowning. Although you can still drown, guardians don't need water to live, so putting one over slime blocks will make it bounce higher and higher, until each bounce brings the guardian 17 blocks high. If you think this is crazy, wait until you see the facts later in the video. The illusioner has a really creative fight mechanic. Even if you shoot it with a spectral arrow, he will remain invisible, instead making his duplicates glow. I don't care if you're vegan in real life, but please, for the love of God, don't eat vegetables in Minecraft. Just get yourself a nice juicy steak and you'll make me very happy. Don't forget to cook it though, because eating raw meat is just as bad as eating melons. I hate melons. There's nothing that screams
I am a noob
more than playing with auto jump. For some strange reason, this feature is enabled by default. However, you should instantly turn it off.
Having more enchantments isn't always better. Some enchants that you should avoid include knockback for your sword, frostwalker on your boot, and definitely don't put thorns on your armor. But by far, the worst enchantment is Bane of Arthropods. Even if you're scared of spiders, please don't use this enchantment. It's so bad. You're probably using the crafting table when making stairs. However, there's a better way. Somehow I only found this out recently, but when you use the stone cutter, you actually get more stairs from the same amount of blocks.
Are you using the inventory to its full potential? There are a lot of useful tricks that will make moving blocks much easier.
But Dadusak, everyone knows this.
You'd be surprised. Lots of noobs move items manually instead of shift clicking. Please, learn all the inventory tricks. It will change your life.
Are you a good Minecraft player? Well, back in the day, this used to be measured by how many crafting recipes you could remember. The piston was one of those items that people would test you on, since it's very easy to mess it up.
I bet you didn't know that ponies were once in Minecraft, and this is what they looked like. Now I know what you're thinking.
Dadusak, that's just a retextured pig.
Well, that's because this was part of the 2013 April Fool's update. This was also the first update that had horses, if you wanna call this a horse. Since servers weren't as popular in the early years, many players simply used a free cracked launcher, and I'm ashamed to admit, I was one of those players. Notch was losing millions of dollars to pirated Minecraft versions, but he didn't didn't seem to mind. If you feed an animal enough times, it will explode. Now of course that doesn't work today, but it did at one point. In fact, this is the same version that had the cow horses. One of the most interesting and unknown commands is /replace item. Typing this exact line turns you into a unicorn. Using the oak fence will give you a mask. The lead turns you into a detective, and the bone will make you feel like a dog. This is how a double chest looks today, and this is how it looked 12 years ago.
But Dadusak, they look almost the same.
That's not the point. The real difference is what's next to the chests. See, back then you couldn't place two double chests next to each other. Now why is that? Well, it was Notch's solution to the triple chest problem, since at the time it was actually possible to create triple chests in Minecraft. What is the most cursed block in the game? Some might say it's the piston, others will say it's water. But when Minecraft was starting, one of the most cursed blocks were stairs. Compared to today, walking on stairs was slow and clunky. Destroying them gave you one single plank. And to top it all off, the inventory texture was straight up weird. If you're quick enough, you can place down a door to create an air pocket and survive because of it. But Dadusak, doesn't the lava just burn the wooden door? No, it doesn't. Fire in Minecraft needs air. And since there are no air blocks around the door, it will never catch on fire. One of the Mojang developers released a video on his channel showcasing a new Hoglin dance that they would do after winning a battle. At first, everyone believed this because it was very similar to the Piglin victory dance. However, it turned out that this was just a joke. In vanilla Minecraft, magma cubes spawn in sizes 1, 2 and 4, but with the help of commands, we can exceed those limits. This is how size 10 looks like, but that's nothing compared to size 20, which gets completely overshadowed by size 50, but we can go even higher. You're looking at a magma cube of size 100, and the best part is that this isn't even the biggest one. By typing this command, you can summon a magma cube of size 127. This giant has more health than 32 wardens, and it deals more damage than a charged creeper explosion. You might have noticed this block. Well, that's mud. You can get mud by either finding the mangrove forest or by using a water bottle on a block of dirt. Mud also has some interesting crafting recipes. Combining it with roots will give us this.
What?
And adding wheat gives us packed mud, which you can use to craft mud bricks, stairs, slabs, walls, you name it. In 2019, Calvin participated in an event with 15 other YouTubers. During this challenge, he beat the world record for the longest time played consecutively, gaming for 53 hours straight. What's even crazier is that Calvin wasn't just chilling. No, he was streaming this event, being as energetic as possible. This record is mind-blowing, but we're only scratching the surface. FitMC is a YouTuber who makes videos about the
oldest anarchy server in Minecraft.
However, Fit himself is also a certified gamer. He holds the record for the longest boat trip, traveling 7.3 million blocks over the span of 11 days. When he was sleeping, he put a coin on the W key, so the boat keeps moving forward. In 2019, a player by the name of Time Times set a record for the fastest obtained diamonds in the history of Minecraft. This was done on a specific seed, where you spawn inside of a blacksmith village house, which has a chest containing 1 diamond. Imagine being the villager and seeing some player appear out of thin air just to steal your hard-earned diamond in 1/3 of a second. It usually takes around 10 minutes to win a game of Bed Wars. However, this player did it in just 1 minute and 36 seconds. A lot of people can't build a bed defense in that time. Flimsy has gotten all kinds of Bed Wars achievements throughout the years. Currently, he has an astonishing 37 world records, which makes him one of the best Bed Wars players alive. In 2018, thousands of Minecraft accounts got randomly deleted. Few days later, Mojang restored them. However, during this time, if a player claimed the name, it would result in 2 accounts having the same name. Accounts like Smidge, Next, and Wavy suddenly had a twin. However, the record for the most accounts with 1 name is held by Dakwa, which had 72 different accounts with the same name. In 2010, Jeb was sick and couldn't do anything. That's when a friend introduced him to this new game called Minecraft. Jeb spent 4 days straight playing the game. The real question is, did Jeb discover Minecraft or did Minecraft discover him? If you're a Minecraft OG, you certainly remember the time when Notch was considered a god.
He's like a god to me, honestly. I'm so glad that he created Minecraft because it's honestly been the best experience of my life.
The first time I heard about Notch, I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know where he was from. All I knew was he created Minecraft, which was enough to give him god level status.
I am God. Yes.
Notch used to make music in the early 2000s under the pseudonym Marcus Alexei, and honestly, it's not that bad. Maybe Notch's little music experiment was the reason why he was so confident in C418 and was able to see his potential. Even after all those years, Notch still